All right, John Gilbert and Aaron Gilbert. I believe they're both here.
Yes.
I need to let a couple people in here. Mr. Gilbert, I gave you a week to file documents demonstrating your clean UAs and your evaluations. I received nothing.
You should have received them, but I dropped them off here.
When?
They were dropped off yesterday. Everything was dropped off here.
Just hang on a minute. I'm going to check another database to see if it's in process. If you drop something off the day before the hearing, it doesn't get scanned and put into the system. But this other database will tell me whether it actually is filed. So just give me a moment, okay?
All right.
Inform to you, you can inform the court.
Ms. Gilbert, did you receive anything from Mr. Gilbert?
No.
Did you provide it to Ms. Gilbert?
I didn't have time to get it up there. No.
All right, I just received a bench copy in this case. All right, just hang on. All right, I received test results. One dated May 2nd, 2019, that was negative. The next one dated June 7th, 2023. That shows negative across the board. And the other one, April 18th, 2023, also shows negative across the board. All right. Ms. Gilbert, I know you haven't had a chance to see those test results. Any comment you'd like to say for today?
I mean, just that he said that he had clean ones from January and February that he could file, but obviously did not. And I did try to call the, drug evaluation place, and they said that there was no release. Well, they didn't believe there was a release, so they couldn't talk to me about it. So I haven't got any of that information.
Mr. Lawrence, any comment?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor had ordered that he undergo a substance abuse evaluation with the input from Ms. Wilbanks. We keep coming back and coming back and coming back. At the last hearing, Mr. Gilbert indicated that he had the results of an evaluation and that he would file it that day. And he did not. I'm frustrated that he just won't provide the substance abuse evaluation. By his own admission in his declaration that he used meth in Oregon and couldn't understand why the state of Washington could be concerned about it being legal in Oregon. So there is definitely a problem here, and an evaluation without the input from Ms. Wilbanks is going to be worthless. Self-reporting does not work in drug and alcohol situations. My suggestion to the court is that we simply stop having these hearings until Mr. Gilbert obtains that evaluation with Ms. Wilbanks' input and files it with the court, and then he reschedules the hearing. Otherwise, we don't proceed.
All right, thank you. Mr. Gilbert, any response?
Yeah, I talked to the place Monday. They've got Keith Lawrence's email address. They've got her email address and everything there. Everything should have been released to their emails.
Who did you talk to on Monday?
I don't know the lady, the evaluation place that I did down in Chehalis. I ain't got my
You don't know the name of the evaluation place?
Not right offhand. It was on the receipt. I told you the name of it last time we were in court.
Have your email
But
address.
it all done, everything else and stuff. And with this going on, when I was ordered to do the hair follicle test, Keith came back and said that if anything showed up besides pot, because pot's legal in the state of Washington, I claimed everything's legal in the state of Oregon. I never, ever claimed I've ever did meth. I do not do meth. You've got the UAs there. If this is going to continue on, I know he's going to get mad about it. I like to subpoena Merrill in. He's our HR guy, our representative. He can come in here. He can explain to you how the fuel cards, they track the mileage, they track the fuel every day when we get fuel and stuff. We don't fill out paper tickets anymore. All of the tickets and stuff that we fill out, they have GPS location on it, coordination, everything else. It gives dates, times, and stuff. There's no way I'm joyriding a crew bus in Portland. There's no way that I came in here and did that. I mean, right now, I'm the most popular guy in the company. Everybody watches these Zoom things and stuff like that. And never once have I said I did it. I do not do meth. It is legal in the state of Oregon, just like prostitution's legal in Nevada. I do not do it. And I mean, what happened innocent until proven guilty, or slander, defamation of character? Because if you go through all these court hearings and stuff, never once did I ever admit to doing meth. I do not do it. I don't even have pot in my system, and it's legal in the state of Washington. I don't do drugs. So if this continues on, can we subpoena Merrill or our HR guy? Like I said, I got a huge target painted on my back through all this stuff. They're questioning how much work I've been missing coming in here all the time.
Any response, Ms. Gilbert, before I make a decision.
I mean, just that he's had, 6, 7 months now to produce any sort of anything that would show that he, hasn't been doing this. It took him, 6 months to get one clean test. So anyways, I just really am hoping to continue on to get the drug evaluation and to hopefully continue with drug testing maybe. And that's about it.
All right, I ordered some time ago a substance abuse evaluation. I believe last week, Mr. Gilbert indicated he would get that filed along with some other tests. And I do recall, as Mr. Lawrence does, that was going to get filed the next day. It got filed yesterday, but without the substance abuse evaluation and without any input from Ms. Gilbert. I agree with Mr. Lawrence that setting additional hearings at this point is really not going to be productive. I tried to give Mr. Gilbert every opportunity to get the information before me so I can make some changes in where we're at with the visitation. But I don't have all the information I need. So we're going to leave this hearing. I'm not going to set a follow-up hearing when a substance abuse evaluation is done, when Ms. Gilbert has input into that evaluation, when that evaluation is filed with the court, then Mr. Gilbert can note this on for an additional hearing, and I'll consider changing the visitation at that time. Until we get there, I'm going to leave the supervised visits in place that we have right now. I'm not going to strike visitation. I think if Mr. Gilbert can do supervised visits through Reconnecting Families, then I want that to occur.
So, Your Honor, they've got their email address. How does this stuff usually get filed? I talked to them the other day and I've gave them both of their email address. The counselors down there said they would get the copies of everything.
Well, typically they would give you the report, I believe, and you would bring it to the clerk's office and file it. And if they haven't reached out to Ms. Gilbert, call them and ask them why and make sure that they do. And if you've done the evaluation and all they need to do is talk to Ms. Gilbert, you may be able to get us back here in a couple of weeks. But right now I'm going to put the burden on you to get that filed and then set up another hearing. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.